Oh, and yes, kids, this was the original flip phone. This was so small and compact. Then, of course, we got to our Motorola's, the sliders. Love these Sony bar phones. Had a few of those. This one was interesting. Not the best quality, but it was fun. This is an Israeli-made phone, which the Neonode. I had a couple of those. Love those. Had a couple of these tiny Sony. I forget, Xperia something or others. There was another bigger Sony that came after this, and then I've had a number of, the 5S and the SEs, which I like the size and the weight, but I hate the Apple operating system. I've replaced that with this, which is too big for me, but it doesn't weigh too much more than this. But there's always been this creep of size and weight, and it's just driving me nuts, which is why I'm so excited about the new Palm, which I think can be my primary phone, but we'll see. As you can see, it's just tiny. This is business card. It's exactly the same size as this business card. So I was able to find my Sony Xperia phone that I had for a long time, and had never had any. It was never an issue. Was this too small? This was just fine. I read many books on the Kindle on this, because the bezels are smaller and the screen goes out to here. Is just about the same size. Try to think of some of the other annoying things, I guess, before I get onto the good things, and they're not too many. Again, doesn't have a name. It's annoying. You can't use Google Pay. I don't know what to say about. We'll see how the battery life is. I guess here it is. It's 130, and I've just been using it sort of like a normal phone today, and it's at 56%. The phone uses a facial recognition, which is, I don't know how it works so well. Even when it's dark, it works pretty well. If for some reason it doesn't, you can always go back and use a pattern or the PIN code. I haven't had any trouble. I have good eyes. A lot of my friends at my age don't. And it's plenty fast. I don't have any trouble reading this. I could very easily read this all day long. It's simple to, let's say, if you just want a phone to talk on, sound quality is great. If I want to send a text, it's as easy as, okay, Google, send text to Alice.
Text Brad, sure. What's the message?
Hello, comma, this is just a test, period.
I got, hello, this is just a test. Do you want to send it or change it?
Send it.
Message sent.
See? Pretty dang easy. So dictating definitely is the easiest way to type on this, but it's not, the keyboard is not difficult either. And you can manipulate it fine with that as well. So this isn't sold as a standalone phone right now, though it totally could be. It's a companion, so you have to have a separate account. Well, it's not really a separate account. You pay $10 extra a month, and when you call, both of these phones will ring. I'll show you that. You'll also receive the same text messages on each of them. Videos will play just fine with this. The speaker is super loud. From a material standpoint, it feels, well, pretty plasticky. I don't know if the front is glass or plastic. I would love if it was plastic. That makes so much more sense. It's very simple. Oh yeah, one of the bad things is there's no separate volume key. So like if someone gives you a call, you can pull this down and there's volume sliders right there on the top, so it's easy to get to. It would be nicer to have a volume key, but you know, whatever. I mean, compromises, right? Okay, these are just my thoughts after day one. For the people that say you can't use this as your only phone, I don't know why not. It actually would be no problem. I read an article by PC Magazine which said that the apps were not usable on this. I don't know what they're talking about. They're all completely usable. I don't know if they didn't have it set up the right way. I mean, this is the New York Times. Perfectly readable. I mean, I guess as long as you have normally decent eyes, you should be able to read it just fine. You can watch videos on it with no trouble. They work just fine. You can check your calendar. You can make calls. All of the apps work just fine. Like I said, it's just like a regular phone was just a few years ago. So there is no reason why this couldn't be your only phone, except for the fact that the battery won't last the entire day. So if you're okay with plugging it in during the day, then yeah, go for it.